low cost, high luxury. Wondering where? In Vietnam, it's real. This hidden gem deserves a top spot on every traveler's bucket list. I took the leap in 2025, and let me tell you, it didn't just change my trip, it changed my entire taste in travel. Chapter 1. Hanoi. The first breath I took in Hanoi was spiced with the scent of street food and adventure. I arrived at dusk, greeted by the symphony of honking scooters and sizzling pans in the old quarter. But don't let the chaos fool you. Hanoi is a masterclass in balance between ancient and modern, fast and slow, luxury and authenticity. Each morning felt like waking up in a movie scene. Wandering through the old quarter, every turn revealed a new delight: silk tailors, colonial architecture, and humble bowls of pho that rival five-star menus. At night, the streets turned into open-air feasts under fairy lights strung between trees. On this list, equally captivating is Bac Ma Temple, the oldest temple in Hanoi. Among the hundreds of temples and pagodas scattered across the city, this one stands with profound historical gravity. Visiting during the second lunar month would be a spiritual jackpot. The Bac Ma Temple Festival on the 12th and 13th days honors Long Do's legacy with traditional rituals and offerings. Standing amidst the incense smoke and intricate carvings, I felt not like a tourist, but a time traveler catching whispers from 1,000 years ago. Now, after these sky-high beauties, it's time to get down to earth. Haha. Tunnel next. Chapter 2. Into the Cu Chi Tunnels. This tour isn't for the faint-hearted, but it's an essential thread in understanding the soul of Vietnam. Crawling into the dark passageways once used by Viet Cong soldiers, my senses sharpened. It's tight, it's humid, it's humbling. Above ground, the adrenaline spikes. I found myself gripping an AK-47 at the shooting range, letting off a few rounds under strict supervision, a surreal, almost cinematic moment. The thrill was there, yes, but it came with a chilling undertone. This wasn't just a tourist experience, it was a small step into the shoes of soldiers who once fought beneath these very trees. Just when I thought the day had offered all its depth, we pivoted to a different kind of immersion, the Mekong Delta. Only 2 hours from Ho Chi Minh City, this vast, water-laced region unfolded like a dream. Lush rice paddies stretched toward the horizon, interrupted only by coconut groves and winding mangrove forests. The vibe was instantly softer, friendlier, and oh so alive. Here, I traded tunnels for sampan boats, sliding through narrow canals with locals who greeted us with wide smiles and stories that tasted sweeter than the fresh tropical fruit we were served. Opting for the VIP experience was worth every penny. Air-conditioned transport, skip-the-line access, and a small group vibe meant more time soaking in the landscape and less time in queues. Tired of this darkness? Come, let's experience some sun. Chapter 3. Halong Bay. There are landscapes that make you pause. And then there's Halong Bay. Sailing between towering limestone karsts in a private cruise suite felt like being wrapped in a jade dream. And just when I thought it couldn't get more magical, I discovered the overnight cruise, a 2-day, 1-night luxury journey that redefined the word escape. From the moment guests are picked up from Hanoi's old quarter, the Halong Bay cruise experience unfolds like a perfectly scripted getaway. As the cruise begins, lunch is served while the boat glides through the emerald green waters of the bay, framed by towering limestone karsts that seem to rise from the sea like ancient guardians. The itinerary soon brings passengers to Luan Cave, a scenic spot best explored either by bamboo boat rowed by locals or by kayak for those seeking a more immersive adventure. Next, the cruise docks at Tai Top Island, known for its crescent-shaped beach and crystal-clear waters. Visitors can relax on the shore or hike to the island's peak for sweeping panoramic views, an ideal photo opportunity. As evening approaches, the sun deck becomes the heart of the ship, offering breathtaking views during golden hour. A live cooking demonstration adds an interactive touch before a delicious Vietnamese dinner is served. Later, guests can try their hand at squid fishing under the stars, a fun and unique nighttime activity. Day 2 begins with a serene Tai Chi session on the sun deck, set against the backdrop of a Halong Bay sunrise. A light breakfast follows before the cruise ventures to Sung Sot Cave, one of the largest and most impressive caves in the bay. With its vast chambers and striking stalactites, it leaves a lasting impression on all who wander through it. Back on board, a buffet brunch is served as the boat slowly returns to the harbor. By the time guests disembark, they carry not only their luggage but also a collection of vivid memories. But adventure still had a name, and its whisper came from the misty mountains ahead. Chapter 4. Sapa. After the sea comes the sky, and for many travelers, that means Sapa. Nestled high in Vietnam's northern mountains, Sapa is a place where clouds roll through the valleys like whispers and rice terraces carve poetry into the hillsides. A scenic luxury train from Hanoi delivers visitors in ultimate style: panoramic windows, flowing champagne, and the gentle hum of adventure on the rails. This mountaintop escape offers far more than just views. Guided treks lead explorers into hill tribe markets where Hmong women sell vibrant, hand-woven scarves dyed in deep indigo. Every thread carries generations of tradition. For a truly immersive touch, some guests opt for private cooking classes with local families. The air in Sapa is different, cooler, cleaner, laced with eucalyptus and silence. Travelers leave not just with souvenirs, but perspective. But is that really the end? Not quite, because we have one more spot. Chapter 5. Ho Chi Minh City. Often referred to as Saigon, this sprawling southern metropolis is where Vietnam reveals its modern soul: fast, flavorful, and fearless. Visitors typically end their journey here, checking into sky-high suites with floor-to-ceiling windows that offer sweeping views of glimmering towers, winding rivers, and the unending buzz of city life below. Days are filled with a sensory symphony. At Ben Thon Market, fragrant herbs, roasted coffee, and sizzling street food fill the air, while silken fabrics shimmer under fluorescent lights. Luxury here doesn't just sit in the lap, it dances. Spa rituals using lotus oils and rice milk refresh the body and spirit. A glowing, buzzing, unforgettable goodbye. Yes, the virtual ride ends here. Now it's time to plan your real escape to Vietnam.